guys, it's your girl Telmer Do, and I'm back with another do for you video. And okay, anyways, as you guys can see from the title, this is a story time. This happened to me, so I'm gonna talk about the time when I was played. A girl was played. Okay, I was played. I was played. I was played. Don't say you love me unless you do, unless you do. I need a little bit more, I need a little bit more. If you know that song is playing in the background, so your girl is jamming onto that song. Anyways, so you know, your girl gets distracted very fast because I have a busy mind. And I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to concentrate on one thing when I like doing one thing, when I like concentrate. Anyways, shout out to you if you drink water from a Coca-Cola bottle. Or like any sort of bottle, you just put water and then you put it in the fridge. That's what we do here. Okay, so your girl was played. I mean played. So basically, I'm gonna talk about this guy that I was dating when I was like in high school. Okay, your girl, you was like feeling herself. I thought I was like the main G, like the main girl and whatsoever, like, cause you know, like we were dating like for a very long time, and that's when I started like really dating and getting into this dating game and whatnot. And your girl was like feeling, cause a girl now got a boyfriend. This means like a girl is grown. This girl is big. Like your girl is like so fucking mature. At this point, I felt like I could beat up my mom. Like I could beat up my aunt. Like what the fuck? What you gonna tell me? I have a boyfriend. Like shut the fuck up. That's how I felt. Okay. So basically, at that time I would do weird things at home. Let me just start with the little things that I used to do at home, which is weird. Okay, anyways, if you're a mother and you have a teenager, these are the signs that you're supposed to notice in your child, so that you can realize that she starts dating, she's already in a relationship. This is what you're gonna see. Basically, your girl, my mom would tell me like, go get water. Like, you know, these cathedral houses of ours, like this, the tap is outside and then you have to go get water and then you bring it in the house. Your girl will go and leave the whole basket outside and go and stand in the street. Because I just want to talk about this guy that I was dating, okay? Because I felt like he was so flawless, he was so beautiful, he was like everything I wanted to see in a guy, you know what I'm saying? Your girl got a boyfriend. Do you know how hard it is to get a boyfriend nowadays? Like, it was that hard for me, like, or not nowadays, like back then, because I was really weird. And even the guys that dated me back then, were they like okay? Because I was weird. I wouldn't even date me like back then. Like, I was very weird, girl. I was very weird. So basically, I was dating this guy when I was like in high school. Okay, your girl was so crazy about this guy. And I met this guy at school and whatnot, but I never really cared about him. Okay. And then he moved to like South Africa, so I was like staying in Windhoek, and so he used to go like for like months and months, and then we would not talk for like months and months, and then he would come back, and then I'll be so happy to see him. That's the kind of relationship that we had. So basically, after high school, we still dated. Okay, so after high school we still dated like for like a year or so. He was in SA and I was here, and that's when I actually got a job. Like after high school I got a job. I was working at a restaurant, and your girl used to like, you know what I'm saying, like your girl was popping and all that. So I always trip when I think about this story. So one day, this is how I realized I was being played. Okay, so one day I was like at work, okay, and the girl who's like my co-worker was talking about this guy. He was like, let's say she was like, I need to tell Golden Syrup to like send me shoes like from South Africa. And I was like, I know who the fuck Golden Syrup is. So I was like, at this point I know who the fuck Golden Syrup is. So I was like, who the fuck is Golden Syrup? Okay, like, is Golden Syrup the same fucking Golden Syrup that I'm dating? That was like that is what was going in my head. Okay, and I was like, I'm gonna keep quiet about this. It's okay, it could be somebody else, you know, people have the same names and all that. So I was like, give him the benefit of the doubt. And then another day I went to the bathroom, and this co-worker of mine was talking on the phone, and I heard that she was talking with Golden Syrup, and that's his voice. You know, that's my boyfriend like for like almost like 2 years or so. Like, so I would remember how his voice is. Keep quiet about this. It's okay, it could be somebody else, you know, people have the same names and all that. So I was like, give him the benefit of the doubt. And then another day I went to the bathroom, and this co-worker of mine was talking on the phone, and I heard that she was talking with golden syrup, and that's his voice. You know, that's my boyfriend like for like almost like 2 years or so. Like, so I would remember how his voice is and whatnot. Then I gave him a call, and I was like, dude, call me, because he was not picking up. I was like, call me back. I was like, if you don't fucking pick up my phone call, I'm going to fly the fuck, or gonna get there. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get there to South Africa, and I'm gonna fuck you up. Better answer my motherfucking phone call, okay? I'm sorry. This video is really bad for like viewers that are young, so please don't watch. If you don't love cursing and all those words, please don't watch this video. Cursing and all those, please don't watch this video. I'm just gonna advise you. Anyways, so that's what I told him, and then he had called me back, and we were both in the toilet. So I was like, who the fuck? So you are cheating on me with my fucking co-worker. She's just right here in the motherfucking toilet. This, like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening? Like, do you know how long I'll be single like for a whole fucking 6 months, not even kiss or touch anybody, and then you are out there cheating on me, probably with girls from SA now, because I don't even trust you at this point. And then right here, you're also cheating on me with my co-worker. What the fuck? Okay, I was fucking mad. So, your girl. Then this dude was like, okay, told your girl that, no, call that girl, because she was like in the toilet, like in, you know, the toilet, inside the toilet. I don't know if she was peeing or whatsoever. And then I was like, no, can you please quickly come? There's a phone call for you, because I think, but at this point she heard that what I was saying, and then she came out, and then I gave her the phone. And then I was like, what are you gonna do about this? And then he was like, no, I'm not gonna dump her. I'm not gonna dump you for her, like, because obviously you're my wife. We've been dating for a very long time and whatnot. So definitely we are done. Like, I'm done with you telling this girl now. Like, let's say this girl was Chipper. He was like telling Chipper, I'm done with you. This is my wife, and I'm not willing to lose my wife for you. So your girl felt like a big bitch, okay? I felt like a big bitch. Like, I felt like a grown motherfucking bitch, okay? Like, I felt good, okay? I felt good. So then your girl went home, and I was like at this point my mom knew about my relationship about this guy, because he was like my first boyfriend and whatnot. So my mom like knew everything about him. So she just out of the day, one day, I think I was off at that specific day, she decided to go on his Facebook page, and then she was like scrolling down. And as you were scrolling down his Facebook page, she realized that he had posted a picture of him and his son, and another girl, okay, which was not even Chipper, okay, this other girl that I don't even know where the fuck she came from. So he was talking to Chipper. Chipper, who the Chipper, like I was like, in my head I was like, he was talking to Chipper, and now he's like with this girl, and they have got a baby, and he wrote like La Familia or something like that. And your girl was so fucking hurt about that, because at this point I had pictured my wedding day, my wedding and everything with this guy, because I was like, I'm gonna get married to him. The fuck, I'm getting married to him. In fact, we're getting babies, we're getting married. So my mom was like, do you see this? My mom is a very good investigator, so she was like, do you see this? And she's a Sagittarius, so you know Sagittarius always know how to like dig and stuff. Like, they're very good at that. So I was like, oh god. At this point I had nothing but to accept the truth, and my mom was like, this is probably clear, it's a family, mother, son and father. So I gave him a call, and then I was like, where the fuck are you? Like, and then he was like, oh, I'm just here at home and whatnot. By the time he was like, he didn't do. So I decided to take a cab and go to him. So I went to him, and I was like, so what the fuck? Basically, I was like, as I was saying, and then I arrived, and then I was like, so you're cheating on me, right? You have a whole family, and like at this point I'm a fool, because he introduced me to his mother. I met his brothers, I met his siblings, all his siblings. They all knew about me. They like knew that I was his girlfriend and everything. So I was like, I felt like I was like the girlfriend, like real girlfriend, you know. So I was like, at this point you have a whole family and I don't even fucking know about it. And then he was like, I'm sorry, like it was a one night stand. It was a one night stand when that's how she ended up falling pregnant. And you know, like I could not leave her because she's like pregnant. She has my child and whatnot. if I tell you that I slapped that motherfucker, I slapped the fucking spit out of his mouth. Because I was like, at this point, you used to go for like a whole half a year, you know? I would stay single. And I would not single, I was in a relationship. I would be like, on my own. I don't even crave to kiss anybody or anything like that. But here you go. One opportunity that you get, you have a motherfucking one night stand and produce a fucking child. That is what was going in my head. And I was like, and you did not even tell me. Meaning you have been seeing this girl for a whole year because this child was a year old. So this whole year you've been like how long were you planning on lying to me? You know, like at that point I was like, okay, I'm done with you. Okay, I was like, we're done, we're good, I'm good, I'm gonna be single, I'm good on my own. And then as Rihanna said, I was good on my own, just the way it was. That's the way it was. Okay. Anyways, so then I got back home and whatsoever. Okay, your girl was cool with it. A few months passed by and then he calls me back. You know, your girl was so fucking in love with this guy. And then I never used to see anything else except this golden syrup guy. I used to see golden syrup. Basically, when I see the clouds, I see golden syrup. When I see the stone, I see golden syrup. When I see the air, I breathe golden syrup. That's what used to... The fuck? That's what I basically used to see and feel and whatnot. So then he begs for forgiveness and whatnot. So it's another year now. So we get into a relationship again. And then we start dating, right? It's on Valentine's Day now. So I was at work on that specific day, and then we had plans that we're gonna meet up and whatnot. We're gonna spend the night together and whatnot, and like, you know, those romantic whatever. I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, I'm just gonna come with the pizza and whatnot, so you don't need to prepare anything. I'm gonna come with food and whatnot. So I was like, okay, cool. Yo, girl, if I tell you I was mad, I waited for golden syrup. Like, I really did wait for golden syrup to come that day. And he had told me that he was stuck under a truck. The next day, what he told me was like, I was stuck under a truck. He was frozen under the truck. He couldn't come out of the truck because he was busy fixing the truck till like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh god, golden syrup did play me, you guys. Golden syrup was really a player, you guys. The fuck. And then your girl was like, okay, cool. You probably got frozen or super glued under the car, okay, under the truck. Okay, so mind you, I forgave him. We passed. A Wednesday comes, I think it was another day there. I go to his place, right? I go to his place, and then golden syrup serves me in a cup, in a Valentine. Let me just make an example of the cup. Sorry, guys. Like this cup, right? It's like for example, it's like a Valentine's, because he was like, no, because it was cold out and I was feeling cold. He was like, let me make coffee for you and whatnot. So he prepares for me coffee and serves me in a cup that he was probably given by one of his bitches, which was written, you are the best lover ever. When I tell you that I went from 0 to a motherfucking 100, when I saw that cup, I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm not drinking in this fucking cup. That is what I was saying. Like, I was like, I want the fucking cup that you're drinking in, and drinking this motherfucking cup that you got from your bitches. You had told me that you were frozen under the car, super glued under the big ass truck, and you couldn't come out, and now all of a sudden, you have a Valentine cup. You know, let me tell you what golden syrup told me. Golden syrup used to think I am dumb as fuck. Golden syrup told me, yeah, he told me, golden syrup told me, he told me that the cup, he got it when he was like in like 9th grade, okay? That's when he got the cup from his Valentine's partner, and it was in his mother's basket, where like this like we have these caskets, wedding caskets, like heroes that we have, where you put your things when you get married. So apparently that cup was in that casket, okay? And I was like, so you want to tell me from 2009, that's when you had that cup? As I said, that dude used to see me stupid. Imagine he said that thing was like in his mother's casket for like all those years. Okay, mind you, after that incident, your girl was like, girl, we're smarter than this. The golden syrup thinks you're fucking stupid, and like it doesn't matter how many times you're gonna take him back, he's still gonna say you're stupid. and it's still gonna play. And if I tell you how golden syrup looked like, no offense, like till this day I was like, what was I thinking about? Have you ever dated somebody like all those exes? Have you ever had one of those exes that where you ask yourself like, what was I thinking? Yeah, that's golden syrup for me. But anyways, he did so many things. He played me so many times. Even on my birthday one day, he told me, just stay at home, it's cold. So your girl decided like, no, like I'm gonna surprise my boyfriend and go to him. And when I came to him, he was like, what are you looking for here? It's cold, go back home. Like I was like, can I come in at least? It's like, no, go home. Like golden syrup really did play me, you guys. So that's basically how many times I got played by golden syrup, and many other times. But I could make up a story time about golden syrup. It will be like about 45 minutes, and I don't want a 45 minutes video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, honey, subscribe. Okay, and tell your mother and your mother's friends and all your uncles and your aunties and your cousins and your friends and your friends' friends and your friends to subscribe, okay? Because the girl is on the way to a 1,000K. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.